Welcome to the deep dive.
Good to be here.
So today we're looking at something quite interesting. It's a potential major partnership shaping up.
That's right. EON Reality, the augmented and virtual reality, the XR and AI folks, they're exploring a big collaboration with Nigeria.
A national digital transformation strategy, essentially, and it involves some key Nigerian entities.
Yeah, the Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovation, and Digital Economy, and also NANARDA, the National Space Research and Development Agency.
Okay, so our mission today is really to unpack this. What could it actually mean for Nigeria's digital future? How might these technologies, XR and AI, help tackle their big national goals?
It's a fascinating case study, really, seeing how a country might strategically use cutting-edge tech for growth.
Absolutely, something you listening will likely find relevant thinking about how tech scales nationally. All right, let's get into the specifics. EON Reality pitched their what they call comprehensive XR and AI ecosystem.
And they presented it as a solution aimed squarely at 4 key national priorities for Nigeria.
Okay, what are those priorities?
Well, first, youth empowerment and training.
Yeah.
Second is research commercialization, getting research out into the world.
Right, making it useful, basically.
Exactly. Third, building these collaborative innovation ecosystems. And fourth, expanding global market access and, crucially, funding opportunities.
And EON seems to have specific tech ideas for each one. For youth empowerment.
They mentioned immersive AI and XR skills academies. So think learning practical job skills in these really engaging virtual environments.
Like hands-on training, but virtual. I can see that.
Definitely. Could be a game changer for workforce development.
Okay, and for research commercialization, getting those ideas out.
XR product demos and virtual showcases. So instead of just a paper, you could virtually experience a new invention.
Ah, that makes sense. Much more compelling for investors, I imagine.
Potentially, yeah. Could
Yeah.
speed things up. Then for innovation ecosystems.
Let me guess, innovation hubs.
You got it. Specifically, NASARDA-hosted innovation hubs, using their existing footprint across the country.
That's smart. Leverage what's already there.
And finally, for market access.
What was the idea there?
A global customer connection program, helping Nigerian businesses link up with international partners, customers, funding.
Okay, so it's pretty well-rounded approach, hitting different aspects of development.
It seems quite thought through, connecting their tech to specific national needs.
We also heard from key figures, right? Dan Lidgerskar, EON Reality's chairman.
Yes, he sounded quite positive. Mentioned supporting Nigeria's digital agenda, tackling economic diversification, youth employment, the big picture items.
And Nigerian officials were involved too.
Oh, yes. The Honorable Minister Uchennaji and Nazardi's Director General, Dr. Matthew Adepoju, were part of these high-level talks. Shows serious interest.
So this isn't just talk, they discussed actual structures.
Apparently so. They're talking about possibly setting up a whole nationwide network. AI academies and EON incubators, they call them.
Wow, AI squared. That sounds ambitious.
It does. And again, the idea is potentially using NASARDA's existing facilities across Nigeria's geopolitical zones.
Which gives it a path to scale across the country.
Precisely. And interestingly, they discussed how this could complement Nigeria's existing big tech training push.
The 3MTT program, the 3 Million Technical Talent Initiative.
Exactly that one. So not replacing it, but potentially enhancing it, making it more powerful.
That integration is key, isn't it? You don't want siloed effort.
Absolutely. It suggests a more holistic national strategy.
How would this collaboration actually be structured, financially, operationally?
Well, the plan seems to be using EON Reality's innovative grant guarantee program. Apparently, they've used this model before.
Where?
In other African nations, according to the source. So it's not entirely new territory. There's a track record.
Okay, that adds some credibility. A proven model, perhaps.
It suggests a framework is already in place, yeah.
And thinking even bigger picture, there was mention of space technology, connecting XRAI with NASARDA's core mission.
Right. Exploring synergies between spatial computing interacting with digital stuff in 3D space and satellite applications.
For national development, how would that work?
Well, you could imagine applications in things like, say, urban planning using 3D models combined with satellite data, or managing resources, maybe even disaster response. It's forward thinking.
Merging the digital layer with real-world, large-scale data from space. Interesting.
Very. It shows they're not just thinking about skills, but broader national capabilities, too.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. The key takeaway here seems to be This potential EON Reality Nigeria partnership is a really significant move. It's about harnessing these advanced technologies, XR and AI, for concrete national goals.
Definitely. With a strong focus on empowering young people and sparking innovation across the country, it's a strategic alignment of tech potential with national priorities.
It really is a compelling example for other nations too, perhaps. So here's something to think about. How could other countries, maybe facing similar challenges in, say, education or economic growth, apply these kinds of immersive technologies strategically?
And looking ahead, as spatial AI and these immersive tools get even more sophisticated,
Yeah.
what other, maybe surprising applications might pop up? Things we haven't even considered yet.
Exactly. Food for thought. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.